Okay, you already have a core development team, and this team is full in-house. Or maybe you already have been working with some tech vendor for decades. Everything is moving properly. Or not. In this video we will discuss why you shouldn't have all developers in-house, why Outstaff model is almost equal to in-house resources, reasons to have multiple tech vendors, and how to save up to 40% of the development cost budget according to Stanford research. My name is Nick, I am founder of software development company. Like, subscribe, let's go! Okay, what are the main benefits to starting work with the software development companies via Outstaff, contract, body leasing, call it whatever you want model? The core you can see on the screen below. Yes, you can save up to 40% of the development cost budget and invest it into marketing to receive competitors' advantage. You don't believe me? There is a proof from Stanford. One IT company from California replaced 42 engineers from the US with Poland and India talents. Not in one day, obviously. They started this process in 2021 and finished by the end of the year. As a result, they decreased development costs in next year from $12 to $7 million. Just think about this, they saved $5 million. Yes, there was some risk, but I believe that this was a well thought out decision, and as a result, they now can grow faster than competitors. Another benefit is performance. Recent research says that Brazil and Eastern Europe devs deliver 50% more than average world developers. It means that if you hire senior engineer in Texas and senior engineer in Ukraine, second dev will give you 50% more impact. And of course I should mention that you receive a pool of worldwide talents. Mean when you work only on a sub-market you have limitations, but when it comes to worldwide you can select the best of the best. Now about minuses and how to properly handle them. Firstly, you can't influence enough your contractors. I would like to say that only two things motivate people to work hard. It's fear to being laid off and future promotion. If we speak about layoff, it's simple. You will terminate the agreement with your vendor, and what do you think will happen with the employee who had worked for you? Right! He will be fired. Regarding promotion, just agree with vendor criteria of promoting dev if he worked hard and ensure that the developer receives this information. Absolutely the same story as with the in-house devs, right? Vendor can cheat with you and report more hours to receive more money. It's close to risk with in-house devs who combine multiple jobs. It should be covered by the tracking process inside your business. And again, if you discover it, just terminate the contract and find a company that will respect your relations. Security issues. Well, there is no guarantee that your employee won't steal a code, right? If it's happened, just go to court. The same way if your vendor did it. I can only say that Fortune 500 use outsource very often, and trust me, they have much more security headaches than you, so just need to do it properly. Core expertise of your project may live together with a developer. Trust me, your vendor doesn't want to replace developer to another project. It's much easier for him to find another dev if there is a demand, rather than take a risk of losing you as a client. It's close to relations between tenants and landlords. A good landlord wishes his tenant all the best and always tries to improve their relationships, because if the tenant succeeds, he will rent more place. And again, your in-house employees may also trade your company for better conditions. There are culture and language barriers plus different time zones. Yes, definitely. Again, say it to worldwide companies. The faster you start building management processes to reduce these risks, the faster you will receive new advantages. And trust me, it's much better to start it with service company, because your vendor already has such experience and he will be happy to share it with you, even for free. Okay, and what about bonuses? You don't need to spend your time to find a suitable candidate, just for interview with them. You don't need to cover any sick leaves, vacations, equipment and etc. You covering only working hours. You don't need to spend time to set contract agreements according to some specific area. You don't need to set up control of the remote worker. Your tech vendor will do it. You don't need to cover any taxes or insurance for the developer. Everything on vendor's shoulder. The last question, why you shouldn't have all developers in-house? Because it's the same story why you shouldn't work with only one developer. You should diversify human resources. It covers risks that if something happened with one developer or team, it can be easily replaced by another one. So your company will receive additional stability. And of course, it allows you to work via market prices. That's why big companies start development with tender and moving forward with the most suitable conditions. At least I suggest you to try. And if you have already some negative experience with such model, I'm sorry. I also have a lot of unsuccessful stories. Yes, sometimes we start cooperating with the wrong people. On the other hand, I am so happy that some of my customers have been using our service for more than 3 years, and I know that our cooperation brought amazing impact to their business. So you just need to find a trustworthy partner who will give you win-win cooperation. And I definitely believe that you will. It was your trustable Chief Executive Officer. We'll see you in next videos.